What is going on, guys? Rocky here. If you are new to this channel, just tuning in for the first time, help a brother out and hit that subscription button and make sure you drop a big fat like on this video and hit that little notification bell because I do stream at least 2 to 3 times out of the week. I interact with my subscribers. I'm a small channel trying to grow. So let's go ahead and talk about my strategy that I use in Director's Cut mode playing Beasts from Beyond and get everything set up by round 2 so you can go ahead and start going around the map, hitting up the magic wheels, trying to get set up for the actual boss fight. I'm sitting here in the first room now in this corner. As you guys probably know, there are 9 cryptids that spawn in round 1. I always get it down to 1 cryptid so you don't have to worry about running around the map trying to find the little boxes that you throw the grenade at. I got lucky right here and was able to get it on the way to get Neil's head to turn the power on. So, you know, of course, you go ahead and explode it with a grenade, shoot the green skull, and you're going to make your way down to Neil's head and get power on. Once you turn your power on, I turn immediately to the right. I go straight through here and I go out to the bay area, and you're going to go ahead and turn the laser on so you don't have to worry about that later on. And I like to run down here and do a little loop around and wait for the cryptid to follow me because you don't want to stand on that red X up there. I like to use the red X at the top preferably, but once you stand on there, that's why I do that, so he don't immediately knock you off as soon as the green circle comes up. But you're gonna go ahead and go through this whole round and wait for the second green skull to actually spawn in. And once you go grab that, you go grab the entangler, which I'm sure you guys know at this point. Grab that, and you're gonna turn around and go ahead and grab the first piece to the bridge. And I always run past the actual bridge part where Blue Bolts is, just because I don't want to, you know, end the round on accident. And as you can see here, I'm going ahead to go and grab the second bridge part. And I always like to get rid of mule munchies. You really don't even need a third weapon. I get rid of it just in case, you know, you're getting hit by a zombie and you accidentally grab a mauler, but then it's your mule kick weapon, and then you're pretty much screwed at that point. So once you do that, you're just going to go through the portal and go ahead and pull out your entangler. And we're going to go ahead and start working on our first floppy disk. So this is the route that I always go. Same exact route every time. Never failed me. I can get set up within, you know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. And of course, you go ahead and pick up the floppy disk, shoot it through the vent while it's got the little suction misty stuff going through there. Not really sure what you would call it, but here in a minute I'm actually gonna pick up a nuke on accident. Luckily it didn't end the round, because then I would have had to record this video over again. But I got lucky there, and I also got lucky here because the first floppy spawned in right there next to me. So what I do, I like to sit there and draw down what that actual pattern is on my notepad, and I'm going to show you guys a picture here in a little bit, and I'll actually have a link to the picture in the description, so where you don't have to actually go around the map and look at the different pieces, and you can just have it right there in front of you, write it down, and you know every single time what you have to put the floppy disk order in. So as you can see, after I get those first 2 floppies, I built the bridge, I go over here, I'm going to pick this one up because it's the furthest away from Neil's head. Once you pick that up, you're going to go into Pack-a-Punch, you're going to wait out that 30 seconds, and once you come out, the Phantom is going to be right there in front of you. Lead him over towards Neil's head and kill him that way. So that way you have 3 floppy disks close by near to you. You don't have to worry about running around the map, and it saves you a lot of time. So once you kill him right here, it's always kind of tricky trying to find it, as you can see here in a second. Like, I killed him back there, but then it spawns in right behind me, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. So at this point, now that you wrote down that 4th floppy disk, you're going to want to pause the game and figure out your order. So now I'm placing my first one in here, and I'm sure by this point you guys know what order to put it in, but I'm just basically showing you the strategy that I go with every single time. It saves a lot of time because that boss fight is a pain in the butt, and you know, I do this, I can get set up in 15-20 minutes just depending on my magic wheel luck. And if any of you guys are watching this right now and you're in my live streams, you know that I've got terrible luck with getting good weapons. But the past couple games that I have played, I don't know if it has anything to do with the update, the Halloween update. I have actually been able to get the Mauler every single game by at least round 4 or 5. So as you can see there, I just put the last floppy disk in, and you want to immediately make your way back over through the portal to the Shaolin movie theater afterlife arcade area and grab that buzzer. There's 2 posters you can actually shoot that in. There's one over there next to the magic wheel and one right there which I just shot it through. Then you're going to go back out, take a quick right, and you want to aim directly at that buzzer, hold square on it. Once you do that, you're going to go and start the puzzle. If you've got a good memory, I always like to write it down just so I don't mess it up and have to restart it again. But I always start with horizontals first. You hit all the horizontals first, and then if that don't work, whatever is there currently, not what was there on the first time, but what is there currently, you want to hit all the verticals. And make sure you write it down. Unless you're really smart, because I'm not. I'm 30 years old. I can't remember that crap, man. So I write it down every time just to be safe. And as you see here, I'm gonna hit my last couple of switches to finish the puzzle, and everything's all in line. So we are set to go escort Neil. Now, this part, you could use explosive touch. It would make it a lot easier if you're not comfortable. But there's a little trick to it. See how the door's not opening, so I just do a quick 360 close to the door, and it opens up. Just because Neil's head at one point was looking at that door, it opens it up. Same thing here. I've never really used explosive touch, with this method, now that you can just do a quick 360 and open up these doors, even though they're not supposed to, which is pretty awesome. It makes it a lot easier, especially for streamers and for people that are trying to help out subscribers with soul keys, and stuff like that. So at this point, you guys know what's going down. You go straight into the portal, you place Neil's head into the computer, and you go straight into grinding for your choice of weapons. I like the Mauler Kindle combo. Actually just saw a video today from Greg FPS. He posted a video with the EBR bomber variant where you can pretty much insta down the mammoths. It's crazy. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it actually later tonight on my stream. It's pretty crazy. You basically have to shoot him right in the mouth when he's not charging at you, and you get a good 9 or 10 shots in him, and he downs. I wish we would have known this earlier, because we're sitting there running around for 7 minutes. We all thought there was a 7-minute timer. You just gotta put tons and tons of bullets in it. I don't know if it's a glitch or anything like that. But definitely going to be trying it, guys. And if you enjoyed this video, if you stayed around all the way to the end, please help me out. Hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit me up on PSN. It's Rocky Swindler 43. I'll be more than happy to play with you. Do it live on stream. Guys, I'm out. Thanks for tuning in.